There's a moment in life when everything seems stacked against you. When the odds are so far beyond your control, it's easy to feel powerless. But sometimes, that's exactly where the story begins. Gideon wasn't some hero. He was a regular guy, living in a time when Israel was under the thumb of the Midianites. They had been raiding and terrorizing the people for years, taking their crops, their livestock, their peace. And there he was, hiding wheat in a winepress, just trying to survive. And then, the angel of the Lord shows up. Can you imagine that? The last thing you'd expect while you're hiding in a winepress. The angel says, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Mighty warrior? Gideon? The guy who's scared to show his face? Gideon asks, "Where's God in all this? If he's with us, why are we struggling?" And the angel says, "You are the one God is sending to save Israel." Gideon doesn't feel like a warrior, he feels like a nobody, but God doesn't see him the way Gideon sees himself. So Gideon gathers his people, 32,000 men ready to fight, but then God does something unexpected. He tells Gideon, "You've got too many. If you win with this many, you'll think it was all you. I need you to trust me." And just like that, most of the army goes home, from 32,000 to just 10,000. So Gideon watches as his men drink from a stream. God picks just 300 men, the ones who cup the water, staying alert, watching their surroundings. They're the ones God chooses to take on the mighty Midianite army. Can you feel the weight of that? 300 men up against tens of thousands, no swords, no shields, just faith. And when they surround the Midianite camp, they blow their trumpets, break their jars and shout, "For the Lord and for Gideon." It's pure chaos. The Midianites panic, turn on each other, and flee. The battle is won, not by strength, but by trust. Gideon's army wasn't the strongest, they weren't the smartest, but they were faithful. They stepped out in weakness and trusted that God would make them strong enough, and He did. Sometimes God doesn't need our strength. He just needs our willingness to show up, even when we feel small. In the end, it's not about us, it's about Him, and what He can do when we trust Him, no matter how impossible the fight may seem. And that's the story of Gideon, a simple man, an impossible victory. Faith moves mountains,